My name is Melanie Morrison, and I'm the founder and CEO of BetterCard Analytics. BetterCard Analytics is a big data company that has at its core AI. We surface and procure all of the data from online e-commerce platforms, and we pull this in and use our machine learning and AI then to surface real-time analytics, market landscape insights, and competitive intelligence for retailers and manufacturers. I'm coming from my own, it's a combination of lived experience as well as professional experience, and really twinning these two to develop the underlying foundation for BetterCard, which was initially a consumer app dedicated to helping grocery shoppers across the country make their dollars go further, and then pivoting and moving to support those in the food supply chain that are less well represented, predominantly underserved and under-recognized, and supporting those stakeholders with the data, the analytics, and the intelligence they need to compete with much larger players in the food supply chain. We're expected to really spread ourselves fairly thin and really have, keep a lot of different aspects of the company moving at all times. So you're concerned about a lot of different things all at once, and you're multitasking and you're driving forward. So, it can be a lot of, intense effort that you're putting into the company to get it off the ground. And, you're using whatever resources are available to you at different stages. The advice I would give to founders is to avail yourself of opportunity. So that which exists in the, your immediate space, your immediate geography, and then start looking more broadly for, opportunity. So time to get close to mentors, time to get close to investors, time to get close to the contacts that you need to be learning from. So that's a critical piece. Another thing is to be hyper resilient to the best of your ability. There are going to be days, many days. You wake up in the morning, for instance, and you start off very well in a day, but by the afternoon, something is going a little awry. So you have to piece yourself together, you have to pull yourself up, and you have to be as resilient as you can to keep pushing forward. So what I would really do is harness this mentality of, tomorrow is a new day. And you yourself, regardless of what happened yesterday, are waking up as a brand new person. And you really have to harness the strength that comes from that notion and use it for fuel so that you are, able to continue to work and keep up the speed and the pace that you need to go at as a founder of a startup. We are just in the process of closing our first round of capital. So we've navigated that terrain over the last while. And that has been an incredibly exciting journey, and predominantly a result of the relationships that we built and where we have arrived at or graduated to as a company. We are very much ready to take on this capital to achieve our growth milestones, and looking forward to, making sure our projections are, not just theoretical ones, hypothetical ones, that they are meted out in reality, and, having that opportunity then to scale and elevate our company expectations. So this time next year, we'll be looking at most likely raising capital again. You, when you start out as a founder, you may be putting some of your own capital into the company if you were there, and that is something that women do, primarily. So many women are putting their own capital to get their startups developed and off the ground, and then pull in as much non-dilutive funding, which means you have to be the best researcher, you have to be the best grant writer, and you have to avail yourselves of those opportunities. That is a show of strength as well, that you're bringing in non-dilutive capital, and you're really then forced to crystallize the goals of your company, the value that you're bringing, the objectives you expect to meet with this capital. And that's great training, foundational training for you when you're speaking to investors. So with that foundational work done, then you're ready to engage. And it really is about, graduating to a point with your company that you are, in a position to do something extremely worthwhile with the capital as well. So this is something that, we're finding when women are looking for capital, they have graduated to a certain level. There's no confusion about what they're offering. They have done a lot of legwork, and they know who their customer is and who they should be talking to. And often the vision is great. So, when you're in that position, it's time to go after that capital and secure it.